Hey guys, guess what?
We're starting?
It's Ron Bass with another edition of The Ron Bass Show. It's your source for inspiration, motivation, encouragement, dry humor. Mr. Brent Atterbury, what say you, sir?
Hey,
Hey,
we survived the big storm yesterday.
man, golf ball size hail.
No, softball
size
out
hail.
by the airport.
Wow.
Softball.
Like, how big is that?
It's
Like,
about that big,
that's-
and it took out, it totaled all the vehicles out at the airport. It totaled all the windshields are out, back windshields.
Wow, I haven't heard this.
Oh, they said this is probably the largest event where so much property damage happened
Wow.
where we live here since the 50s.
Since the 50s, that's 70
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah. They said now there wasn't loss of life, except there was an emu and some other animal that died, but out at the zoo. But
still.
but no humans died. But there were a lot of people were treated at the hospitals. But yeah.
Wow.
That's a big deal, man. When they get that big, it puts holes in roofs. It puts
So
holes in
how
cars.
what causes hail? What makes that happen?
I don't know. Ask the devil. No, I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, my
I guess
friend.
it has something to do with however ice is formed in the atmosphere, right? Like
I
cold
guess.
and hot and moisture
Yeah,
and whatever.
Yeah.
Odd. I
Very
don't think
odd.
I've ever heard of anything like this ever.
Well, I know, and I have customers in Oklahoma, and they have it all the time.
All the time?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
my
we just-
roofers down there said that they've re-roofed many homes like a dozen times in the last
Wow.
15, 20 years because
So-
they have storms and they have hail. They have hail every single year.
Well, hell. Speaking of,
Hell
it's
or
supposed
hail.
to be funny. Come on, Mr. Dry Humor.
I missed it. It went right over my head.
Speaking of weather, I went to a fight the other night in Miami, Oklahoma, which is about 100 and some miles from Springfield where we live.
Yeah.
And I went to see one of my former students fight. She did a Muay Thai fight. And man, I went on the way back to Springfield. It was storming all the way back, which I kind of enjoy the weather, driving at night, and makes it a little more complicated. But particularly after I've had cataract surgery, because you can't see very good in dark. You can't, all the headlights glare. And then you got rain to boot. So I pulled over a few times. But the point I'm trying to make is that, yes, storms and rain and hail, but we're in that season, March, April, May.
Yep.
April showers bring May flowers.
Well, this goes back to challenges. I mean, there's a lot of people today that are faced with challenges, things they weren't expecting, like a no windshield, or they can't drive their car to work.
Which
'cause it's
brings
totaled.
me to the point of our podcast today.
Wow,
What an
that's
entry.
great
What
timing.
an entry. So at the gym today, this is what's going on. I'm dealing with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people that are my friends or acquaintances. And each one of them is going through a challenge. And so we're working out, but we're also talking about their challenge.
Okay.
And it's really fascinating how there's such a variety of challenges. And in everybody's life, all day long, I tell my friends this, we're going to have challenges. It's just the way it is. We talk about this all the time. But the key, the secret, this real secret, is to learn how to manage the challenges. And we talk about this all the time. But today in particular, man, it was like, wow. And everybody was in a positive mood. You know why? Because they're working out. It's the best medication in the world. And I don't just say that from my perspective. It's been proven medically that working out is actually a better way to manage depression than medication, than like pills. That's crazy, but it's true. It's just reality. I've known this a long time, but now more and more the science is proving it. They do study after study after study. Mm-hmm. But you can just tell, even for these people in the gym today that were going through, let me just give you an example. One of my friends, retired school teacher, 70 years old, lost his wife 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. They've been together 50 years. They did everything together. They bought a new house together, and then she died. He had to move into that new house by himself. And today I asked him, "How are you doing, man?" He says, "Well, I'm moving forward." But we got into some deeper discussion. I said, "I'm sure it's weighing on you." He said, "I'll go 3 or 4 or 5 days where I feel like I'm probably going to maybe be a little better, and then I'll just go full circle back to where I was, just down in the dumps again." And I said, you're never going to get over it, but you're just going to learn to manage the symptoms better, because one thing, you work out every day. This guy's in phenomenal shape for 70. I mean, it's like he can stand on a ball with one leg and balance himself. Hell, I can't even do that. And I've tried to do that a few
Most
times. I think
people
I've done
can't
it
do that.
occasionally, but he'll do it for like a minute. Yeah, he's just like an acrobatic gig,
He should put on a show.
I'm telling you, man. Speaking of a show, I saw where this young guy, back to sports, ran the marathon in under 2 hours. I did the math on that. That's 13 miles an hour for 2 hours. Give or take a minute or so, give or take a second or two. Hell, I can't even do 13 miles an hour for a minute, let alone for 2 hours. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, how do you do that? But it just goes to prove, if you want something bad enough and you train hard enough and you've got the right people in your court backing you up, supporting you, mentoring you, coaching you, teaching, you can do damn near anything. It's another example of don't ever give up. My friend, other friend of mine at the gym, I have a few friends, luckily. I don't know how. He is always downing himself. This guy is super athletic, very, very strong. He does jiu-jitsu with me. And he keeps talking down. I said, man, don't beat yourself up. Pat yourself on the back. Compliment yourself. Well, I'm working on it. I just, blah, 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 depression this, depression that. And I get it. He's probably like chemically depressed. He probably has always struggled with depression. But the more you are in a positive frame and the more you compliment yourself, the more likely you are to build your self-esteem, your self-image, improve your self-image. And so we had a long talk about that today. Another friend of mine is going through a big challenge with her boyfriend. Everybody's going through challenges with relationships, it seems like. It's like all around me. It's like an epidemic. And they said, I read another article the other day, it said that I guess over 70% of relationships are failing. I mean, I'm talking about non-married relationships. Marriage is probably, the 50 to 70% range too. But at any rate, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, I'm just talking. And I said, look, you're picking the wrong person. I know this person that you're with. And he's narcissistic, he's difficult, he's not nice, he doesn't build you up, he's not supportive, blah, 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 blah. He beats you down verbally. And you keep going back to this. You can't do that. That's one example. I have another friend in the gym go through the same damn thing. And just the other day we were talking, yeah, you're right, I should have done that, I should have stayed to myself after my divorce, I should have focused on my career, I should have focused on raising my son. Daughter, blah, 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 and I'm just going to do that. And then 2 days later, I'm in the gym, guess who she's with? Same guy. People just don't learn. You can't do that, guys. You have to get away from the bad people. And I mean, that's kind of like a broad stroke when I say bad. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
What's the definition of insanity?
Tell me.
Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results.
Expecting different results. I like that.
No.
It ain't going to happen.
No.
Get rid of the bad people.
Don't go through insanity.
Don't go through insanity. Oh my goodness! So you get the idea. I'm at the gym today. It was such a potpourri. I don't know where that word came from. A potpourri of challenge of
I
issues.
call it potpourri.
Yeah, potpourri.
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 Potpourri. Depends on where you're from.
That's true. Challenges and people going through difficult things in their life and all kinds of different personalities. This is young and old and big and strong and another friend of mine who's 250 pounds and has a hard time going to the gym every day because he loses his motivation because he suffers from depression and he's 50 pounds overweight, but he's going. I said, look, man, just think about me whenever you don't want to go to the gym. I'm in the gym every day. We've been friends now for years. Just focus on what would Ron do if I didn't want to come in today? What would he do? Yeah, you come in. Well, that's all you got to think about. So it's very, very important to be around people that you want to become like.
WWRD.
Man, I'm not sure about you and I.
What
but
would Ron do?
kidding.
WWRD.
What would Ron do?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. WWRD. I have to remember that one. I'm not saying this is easy, guy, but look, I speak from my own experiences. I don't talk out of a book. I say this all the time. When I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking from the heart, because I've been through all this, man, up and down and all around, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Brent knows me. I could write a book. Nobody'd listen, nobody read it,
No.
but that's why I like to do the podcast.
That's right.
I always, like to just tell you that the truth is just the truth. You're never going to go through your life with everything just being wonderful. It just isn't going to be that way. And that's okay. I like the challenge of trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and how to get better at it. I like the challenge of setting a new goal and going through the struggle, the uncomfortableness, to try to get to the goal. To me, that's more satisfying than reaching the goal, because it shows you what you're made of. It shows you that you can go the extra mile when you didn't think you could. It shows you that you have more gumption than you thought you had, and that improves your self-image. That makes you feel like you're better than what you thought, that you're stronger than what you thought, emotionally, physically, psychologically, that you can endure the struggles and not give up. You can never give up. Can never give up. You just can't give up. Have to keep going. Restart, reinvent, adjust. That's okay. I do it every single day, man. I don't ever think about where I'm at. I always think about where I want to get to. And that's important, because that's kind of like a roadmap of life. You always stay motivated to get up every day, because you're always trying to get to that next goal. And it's so encouraging. And plus, as you go through this many times in your life, you're just going to build your confidence. Is going to grow. Then when you hit a bad place, when you come up to a brick wall, you don't just like throw in the cards. You keep going. You find a way to keep going, because you have the reference of knowing, hey, I've been through this before. I've struggled before. Hell, I didn't give up. I'm not going to give up now. That's just the way it's supposed to be, in my opinion. Opinions are like noses, though. Everybody has one. All right. I've talked enough. What say you, sir?
Wow. So, have you ever seen a pig on a skateboard?
Where do you come up with this stuff?
The internet.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, if you haven't, you can just Google this. But Norbert, Norbert, he's a 175-pound pet pig from
That's a
Buffalo
big
Grove,
pig.
Illinois. He set a Guinness World Record for the fastest 10 meters on a skateboard
Oh, my goodness.
by a pig, finishing in 11.32 seconds.
How does a pig even get on a skateboard?
I don't know. He has a trainer called Vincent Baran. He uses treats,
And what's the goal here?
I guess, to get in the Guinness Book of World Records, or have a pig that rides a skateboard, and so everyone will pay to come see that. Maybe, I don't know.
Interesting. So there must be some kind of financial motive, maybe.
Evidently, or maybe the pig likes the skateboard. You know,
Maybe the pig
he's
just likes it.
he's just he's one of those cool pigs.
Okay.
So, also, today, and this is exciting. It's International Dancing Day.
Ooh, we like dancing.
Yeah, so just get out there and dance.
Yeah.
It's also let's see, I don't know why, but it's National Zipper Day. I don't know why we're supposed to
what that
celebrate
means.
the zipper. I guess there's really maybe the invention of the zipper changes.
I wonder when it
changed
was
everything.
invented. I wonder who invented it.
I don't know. But
And what before the zipper, what did you do? You just pulled your pants down, I guess?
I guess used a rope.
Pulled it back up with a rope or
Yeah,
something?
used a rope maybe. Yep. So
Why do women need a zipper?
you're going into territory I don't want to
I'm
talk
just-
about.
No, I'm just thinking. I just thought about that.
The same reason why men need them.
No, I know why men need them. I
But
don't know why
they
women
do
need them.
zippers on the back too.
Oh my gosh!
Zippers on the front, zippers on the back. You never know what's going to
I
happen.
was trying to be funny, but I guess it backfired.
Sorry, went over my head again. I need to catch those.
You're the son of a professional comedian. Come on, man.
You called me a son of a what?
Son of a gun.
Oh, okay. It's also National Shrimp Scampi Day.
Oh, now I like that.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
yeah. I thought you'd like that.
Yeah.
So
that all you got?
That's all I got.
Oh, man.
Just a pig and a poke is all I got.
Ha, ha, ha. Pretty good. Well, guys, what can I say? Here we are again. 5 years, 6, 7, I don't know, 5 years plus deep doing this. And hopefully a few people appreciate us. I know they do because they send us comments, and we appreciate that. And it's always fun to respond to people that send comments. And if you ever have ideas you want me to discuss on the podcast, send them to me, and I will research it and come up with some ideas and share that with you. I don't think there's anything negative about what we're doing. I think it's all positive. Even when people don't agree with us, I think that stirs a nerve. And I had one really negative comment recently. Basically, he was saying that I shouldn't be sharing these ideas with people and trying to shove ideas down people's throats. And hey, that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just sharing ideas and feelings and stories to hopefully hit a positive nerve and help people somewhere down the line.
Well, and it is your opinion based on your life experiences.
Yes.
And a lot of this is common sense
Yes.
when you do a deep dive and you research this.
Yes.
But yeah, you're not Dr. Ron, but
No.
you play one on TV.
Yes.
Just kidding.
I know. All right, guys. Well, look, just remember, which is hard to do when you get old. You forget everything. Just remember, if you don't give up, eventually, sooner or later, hopefully, the stars are going to line up. And when they do, you're going to be a lot better off. But until that time comes, and even after that time comes, just remember, keep your head up, keep your chin up, and always, the most important thing all day long, no matter what's going on in your life, is to stay and be positive.